All right, hello everyone. It is time for a recap video. I was originally going to be streaming tonight, and I just totally forgot. Yeah, there's no excuse for that. I forgot. I was probably going to stream. I kind of had some highlight or some hopes ahead of the stream that it was going to be real good, and as it turned out, it was, well, it was a live stream. I can't fault it for that. But as it turns out, we probably didn't miss that much if you were not watching it at the time. So let's just get in and talk about the really big thing, which was the announcement of Leela. Leela is the be-all and end-all of this stream, with some other minor notes that are going to be a little bit important. But yeah, not Halloween Leela, not Little Leela. Say hello to Detective Leela. I'm not entirely sure about that, but this is looking to be a new event. And even though there was no collaboration news tonight, by the way, I'm not sitting, my chair's over there. I'm actually just on my knees right now. Don't go anywhere with that. So yeah, this is going to be a brand new event that will be focused around Leela, and as you can see, we have two side characters, so you can see basically what looks to be a costume change. However, make no mistake, this is going to be a gacha character, and she's going to be a permanent gacha character. This is not a limited time thing. She will be a permanent addition to the game. And for everyone who is wondering what element she is dark. If you were really I know there were people out there hoping for a, maybe wind, maybe fire, maybe earth. I saw a lot of different comments with things people were looking for, and she's dark. She's going to be remaining in the dark element, so dark is going to get a little bit of a power up. So yeah, there's a little bit of conceptual stuff that's going on here with relationships of characters. And the event, I honestly don't know if it'll be real cool or not. We'll just have to wait and see when it comes out, next week. We don't have to wait too long to find out about that. Also, some stream rewards tonight, which were pretty nice. So let's go through just a little bit more of the... Well, we're going to get up to the part that we really want. This is just a game they were playing on stream of Spot the Differences in case, Well, yeah, but let's before we do that, let's just get some audio going for this one. There she is in all her new glory. Dark element for all you people who are just really hoping she was going to be something else. And trust me, she is something else. So you'll note right away in the video, the demo video, that she does have guts or a survival ability. That's probably going to be a little bit important, as it turns out that Leela is going to be a pseudo tank. For all intents and purposes of the way she was described on stream, she will be a tank-like character, which is something that the dark element is kind of needed, because while Dwan is a bit of definitely a brawler, Dark has not had a just a pure tank, and this is not technically a pure tank, but it's borderlining. All I can go on pre-seeing the data is that they were describing her as just essentially a tank. So you can see her limit burst is a AoE. She has some AoEs in her kit. Let me just scroll back to where my notes were. Also she features a brand new unique ability that, as if her HP hits a certain critical marker, she can actually get a massive HP heal, which is very interesting. I don't know if she's going to be tippity top tier, but she might cause enough problems for light evasion, because she also apparently has sure hit in her kit too. So this ticks a lot of boxes of what you'd want right now, because for people who don't know, top arena and top Guild Wars right now is still a lot of light element. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of lightning because of water. And it's still a lot of dark because those people haven't really upgraded, but they're also trying to counter light. And then last but not least, there's actually some earth now in the mix because they're countering all the lightning teams. So there's about like 5 elements right now that are really good in the top, and you don't see much of the other element short of a few key characters such as Barris and whatnot. But taking a look at this, I mean, she really does tick a lot of boxes. She has large AoEs, strong limit burst. She can, if her HP hits a certain amount, she has HP regeneration. She has guts, and she'll be featuring a lot of other damage abilities. So this is what I've learned from this, and I have to say, it's interesting. A permanent character is always welcome because we haven't had many of those since last year. And the fact that there's an event around it, great. I love that. And whether or not I'm going to be trying to get this character, depends what the banners look like. If there's a 9-step, I might try at least the first 3. Because, well, tanks have been showing the most interesting signs of new growth with like Celeste and whatnot. Mont is still generally really good, even though he fails pretty hard against water right now. But you know, that's just meta more than anything. Anyway, yeah, I'm at least interested in this character. So yeah, continuing on a little bit further, we also got the confirmation of a new mid-tier character. It's been a long time since we've seen one of these, so I'm incredibly happy. Wind Elemental Axe Girl. So axes are finally getting a little bit of support. If she has any multi-hits or anything like that in her kit, stoked for it. Why not? We haven't had a wind elemental character. She will be acquired by a quest, and they did not announce the sub jobs because they're still changing the sub jobs. All right, okay, all right. That's a new one in terms of like this is coming out next week, and they still haven't set on the sub jobs yet. Okay, all right. Balance issues be damned. Next up, Porcelain Tower will also be returning. Hooray! We see the Porcelain Tower so rarely. Even if it is challenging, I'm always happy to see this coming back. And this time, Lightning Elemental Ring will be the ring that you will be able to acquire from going all the way up to floor 70. And you'll be potentially getting enough resources to upgrade the other rings too, if you haven't done that already. But we have Fire, Earth, Water, Light now, and now we have Lightning. Lightning is definitely going to benefit from this. It was already a prominent element because of the number of Astorias and Celestes out there. So this is just another powerful tool. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. Ah, yes. So next up, we have a brand new summon, and we have no other details than exactly this animation. Yes, Anima is coming. This could be an indication that Final Fantasy X is coming back maybe soon. Not that Anima wasn't in Brave Exvius, but hey, that summon was famous for FF10. So if it was announced for the near future, I expect this to be a dark elemental summon, potentially a dark physical, perhaps, maybe to go with along with Leela and give dark a big elemental boost. New espers are always notable, and provided that this is not a Chaos Odin, or as he is going to be renamed, Darkness Odin, Dark Odin, or whatever they also announced that in the stream that they were renaming him. We'll see what the banners look like for this, but espers are always a good investment. So especially if you can get it for 10,000 lapis, that's just value city. All right, so we'll skip a little bit. No other details about Anima, but you know, we didn't get really many details about Chaos Odin, and then Chaos Odin showed up. So Dark Odin, sorry. So Anima could show up in the next 2 weeks. We'll have to wait and see. If the CG is done, I would assume that the Esper is going to be released right around the corner. Next up, we also got some indication of what the upgrades will be for February and March. The Odin name change, surplus JP being able to be distributed between other units, so you can take it from a unit who has too much and give it to a unit that has too little. More details about that later. Guild battle renewal introduced a new season system for permanent guild battles, repair of credit stone, capacity enhancement. Not too super sure on this one. Didn't really have a lot of time to look at it. But also guild battle proxy function that allows the leader or sub-leader to operate the corresponding attack by turning on the proxy operation setting. This I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds like guild battles could, like leaders could potentially use accounts that don't have someone operating it, or that maybe missed it. I don't know. This is interesting. We'll have to wait and see when it comes out. All right. I'm just going to skip ahead a bit to the last real portion of it, which is the update plan for the 2.5 anniversary. Linkverse, which is supposed to be a web communication tool. I'm not holding out big hopes for this. We'll see what it looks like. Continuing on the credit stones, for trust masteries and whatnot. Again, don't really understand this at the moment, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. And I don't think credit stone is the exact it, but I want to say it is something to do with lapis. Anyway, match battles, pickup method for match battles will be changing. Repair resonance degree of summon beast, so something to do with the way resonance is done. And last but not least, expansion of party formations. So basically more party setups, which is nice. You can kind of see here a little bit of Linkverse. I'm not too terribly excited about this. It might be a new way that they're going to be delivering news, but it feels extraneous at the best of times. So not... It's fine, I guess. I don't know. Other than that, just a bunch of other fluff in the stream. So that's really all of it. So we're going to pause on this nice man's face and just kind of wrap it up, my thoughts on this. So overall, we got a brand new permanent Dark Edition character that will probably be giving Light a few headaches, but we'll have to wait and see until it's fully out. Because of course things can change and mentions and whatnot could be made in error. It wouldn't be the first time that Gumi has made errors on their own live streams about the characters they've created. But if Leela is a dark, incredibly tanky character that can put up with the light element and knock the light element down a few pegs, great. Anima, we'll have to see what that summon looks like in full details later before we make a big evaluation, but probably another Dark Esper. And continuing on, what am I forgetting about? Porcelain Tower, just glad it's coming back. New event, new medium tier character. Lots of good news, despite there not being any collaboration stuff in there tonight. Pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Take care and see you next time.